So I think Keanu used like a stunt double through when you see him going through the air. When you see him up close, he's actually just floating above, like I don't know if it's like 10, 15 feet above something, and the wind's going up. Swayze, on the other hand, he did that like I don't know 8 or 9 or 10 times, and
Mm.
my knowledge, there's no stunt double that he used. That was all him,
Yes.
and that's still on my. I mean, I think after that movie, I put wanting to surf at least a few times in my life and jumping out of a plane on my bucket
Oh,
list. Like it's just inspiring. Like yeah, I want to do that. That looks amazing. Um, so yeah, like I found out about that, and then as far as Patrick Swayze, I mean, God bless him, he was the real deal.
yeah.
As far as what I've seen interviews, especially after he got sick with Barbara Walters and talking. I mean, just a really genuine, down to earth, good guy. One of the real guys in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I like a number of his movies, and I have to say that Point Break's probably no, it is my favorite with him in it. But even bigger than that was The Man, and man, he seemed really really cool and genuine. But
It
yeah,
yeah. And it's
oh, go ahead.
also like Bodhi for me, Point Break for Swayze, to me was like the last great Patrick Swayze film. I mean, the run he has up to that point is quite amazing. Outsiders, Red Dawn, Dirty Dancing, Roadhouse. I'm
Yeah.
actually wearing my Roadhouse tee right here because I love that film. Then you have Ghost, which kind of just really like Dirty Dancing is one of those films that breaks through mainstream. And then he does Point Break. And the interesting thing about Swayze is that a lot of people really question his choices, like especially post Point Break. And he always says he does stuff because he wants to experience different characters and what they do. And the skydiving thing is something that's like essential, like to this character especially. Like
Hmm.
going back to Keanu Reeves, one of the reasons why he also wanted to take on this role of Johnny Utah is because he wanted to do the surfing. And to this day, supposedly, he's still a very avid surfer. It's a movie that really changed his life in regards to that. And by the way, when you mentioned skydiving before, just skydiving and surfing, I am going to bet dollars to donuts that the skydiving and surfing industries, like as a commerce kind of teach me how kind of stuff, were booming after this movie came out because I just imagine everyone just wanted to get their Point Break on and do all that kind of stuff. Um, but anyway, Swayze was like I liked the experiences of these different characters. And you mentioned before the skydiving. Um, it's right. He's done all of these different skydiving things, and not only that, the studio were trying to stop him from doing it because they couldn't insure him. And they're like, if you go out there and something bad happens, um, we can't recuperate the costs of losing you and stuff like that, and we're not going to take responsibility for it. So he pretty much waved away all those any type of whatever. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm going up there, and he was doing it. Like you said before, like 8, 9 times. Absolutely, a bit of a kind of like a madman when it comes to that, and also when it comes to the surfing stuff as well. So there's a guy who did this surfing for the movie, the teaching of it. His name was Dennis Jarvis. At that time was 31. He was known as the surf doctor of Hollywood at the time, and he actually did 2 months with Patrick Swayze, Keanu Reeves, and Laura Petty. And like it was just like doing big. It's like he said it was like a big surf party every day. They just went out every day and they did all of their surfing and such. And he said that like they were all kind of beginners. And the thing about he said about Patrick Swayze what's it called is that like he was just so receptive and just so open to just learning whatever it is and doing it. He wasn't like like people talk about the Tom Cruise intensity. When people talk about Patrick Swayze, like his co-stars and stuff, he's got that same intensity. Patrick Swayze has that cruise intensity where if he's locked onto something and he wants to learn it, he wants to really just be the best at it. And that's why he's a good dancer and a rodeo guy. That's why he was a football player and all this stuff, because everything he does, he locks onto. And that's what he does in this movie. And I think that's something that's really cool about his performance is that there's an authenticity to it. He's
Right.
not is Bodhi, like he's not playing Bodhi, he is Bodhi. And I think that's something that really kind of rings true when you watch him in this movie. Thank you for watching the Matt's Movie Reviews channel. Please subscribe for more reviews, podcast interviews, and exclusive content.